Hey everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're well. So today's video is a weekend morning routine. I usually wake up around 4:30 in the morning, brush my teeth, say my morning prayers and have a glass of warm water because it helps awaken my system. When I'm done drinking my water, I go ahead to add some essential oil to my pot puree. Today I'm using a tangerine essential oil and it smells so good. I love citrus fragrances and really love it when my room smells of citrus. When I'm done with that, I go ahead to open the door that leads to my balcony for some fresh air. I usually like to wake up before the world wakes up because I find this time very peaceful and calming. I also like to spend a few minutes looking outside, listening to the birds and appreciating life. There's just a certain calmness in the air at this time of the day. I already feel super energized. And guess what the time is? It's only 4:50 a.m. The next thing I usually do is to care for my plants. This is a pothos plant which I recently propagated. I decided to grow it in water for a change and it seems to be doing just fine. I usually change the water once in a week. And it's been growing in the water for more than 3 months now. Then I go on to mist my plants and water them. Here I'm using pure tap water in a spray bottle. When I'm done misting my plants or watering them, I usually check their leaves for any signs of pests. I recently had mealybug infestation on my pothos, which was why I had to cut off a few stems to replant, and unfortunately I had to discard the whole plant because the infestation went out of hand. But I'm glad now everything is okay and this plant seems to be thriving. This is my second plant. It's called a marble queen pothos. Then I go ahead to mist my air plant. One thing I love about the air plant is that it's a low maintenance plant. All you have to do is mist it maybe once or twice in a week and everything will be fine. And this is me misting my hedera or English ivy as some people would call it. By the way, I've had this ivy for almost 9 months now. It's amazing. When I'm done with my English ivy, I move over to my monstera. I usually mist my monstera and use a clean cloth to wipe off any dust or particles on the leaves. Fun fact, I've had this monstera for up to 2 years now and it's become a monster because it's grown so big, bigger than I expected. I think I'm gonna cut off a few stems and propagate them or give it to someone who wants a monstera plant. When I'm done taking care of my plants, I move over to prepare for my meditation practice. During the weekend, I like to spend time on self-care because it's very essential for my well-being. I I live in the city, take the trains, and meet a lot of people during the week. So for me, the weekend is time for me to cleanse my system, my mind, body, and soul, and remove any blockages and simply prepare my entire being for the week ahead. So today I'm doing a guided meditation by Travis Elliott from the Be Ultimate podcast. I'll leave a link to his podcast below so you can check out his guided meditations. I find his voice very calming and soothing, which is why I keep going back to his meditations. Today I'm doing the equanimity meditation, which is a meditation that helps bring steadiness to the mind. Also, I sometimes do the equanimity meditation midweek whenever I find that my mind isn't at peace or I find that my mind is out of sync with my body. I also like to light a scented candle during my meditation practice. Now I'm done with my meditation. That was out of this world. I would recommend the equanimity meditation to anyone out there. Believe me, you'll love it. Next is my yoga practice. I practice yoga almost every day, but at the weekend I like to do extended practices. To begin my practice, I usually start with a few sun salutations so as to get my body warm and supple. After my body is warmed up, I proceed to do a bit of breathing exercise. Today, I'm doing the breath of fire. The breath of fire is a yogic breathing exercise where you pump air in and out of your stomach. On this occasion, I did the breath of fire for 30 breaths. After I'm done with breath work, I proceed to work on my strength and balance. Now I'm doing a side plank variation which helps strengthen my core muscles and balance. Then I go ahead to do some side stretches. I know this probably looks like a dance to you, but believe me, it's a side stretch. Then I proceed to do a hip opening pose. This is me doing the yoga squat, also known as Malasana. From Malasana, I transition into crow pose, which is another arm balancing pose. Then I lower myself onto my yoga mat for more stretches. I find these stretches quite relaxing. They also help with my flexibility. Because I had quite a bit of extra time, I decided to play around a bit and practice the 8-angle pose. I also practiced the side crow. Then I did the plow pose, which is also known as halasana. And finally, Shavasana, which is the final resting pose. So this brings me to the end of my yoga practice. When I'm done with my practice, I head over to the kitchen and prepare my breakfast. Today's breakfast is a green smoothie bowl. For this smoothie bowl, I've basically added fresh ginger, lemon, mustard greens, and frozen bananas, then I blended them all up. Whenever I'm adding frozen fruits to my smoothie, I prefer to blend the fresh fruits or vegetables first, then add the frozen bits later, so as not to cause the blender to overheat. Looks like the smoothie is ready to be served. Look how creamy that looks. This is one of my simplest smoothie bowls. I have topped it with kiwi, sunflower seeds, chia seeds, and toasted coconuts. And breakfast is served. And now it's time to dig in. Guys, this tasted so good, and I guess it's a nice way to reward myself after the yoga practice and meditation. After breakfast, I usually like to read a book or do a bit of coloring in my mindfulness coloring book. On this occasion, I decided to do some coloring because it's been a while. I have colored in passion, growth, and today I'm working on childhood, which is a butterfly. I find this very calming and therapeutic. It also takes me back to my childhood days. So this brings me to the end of my weekend morning routine. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. See you in my next one. Bye.